amidst the California desert, in the tranquil setting of Palm Springs, California. Watkins Racing is proud to present the Cobra Ferrari Wars at the 7th Annual Palm Springs Road Races. Hello everybody, I'm Todd Kalish. Joining me up in the broadcast booth this afternoon is Barry Watkins. He's normally down on the track driving, but today he's up at our broadcast spot. Also, down in the pit crew is Tony Gregg. He'll be giving us all the behind-the-scenes stories. We'll start with you, Barry, and what can people expect this afternoon? A beautiful day for racing. What can people look for in this vintage racing?
This is the recounting of the Cobra Ferrari Wars, which was one of the most dramatic events that's ever taken place in racing in the late 50s and early 60s. We're at the Palm Springs Road Races. This is the 7th annual one. We've got some of the greatest people that have ever stepped into a race car today. We've got Phil Hill, Carroll Shelby, Jim Hall, Dan Gurney, Bob Bondurant, Bill Devins here. He's 76 years old last week. This is an international event. This is probably one of the best racing events of its type in the world.
We are ready. 8 vintage races coming your way. When we return next, some of the cars that you or your father may have one day dreamed of owning will be racing right here in Palm Springs. Join us to watch this international field right after this. This is the first group, group number 1.
We've got people from all over the world at this event. They're all looking at the starter when they come around this corner.
They make the turn.
Here they come.
Onto Caballeros Drive, and they are waiting for the green flag from those men.
There it is. It's off.
Here we go. Watch this first turn. A flurry of action in this first turn.
It's where the action's going to be, right here.
Rob Caro, the pole sitter, takes the early lead. Gary Newer shot from right behind him, and Caro has spun.
Caro spins.
Caro has spun. The leader, the pole sitter, has spun.
He overcooked it, just lost his traction.
Here it is again. Barry, tell us what happened.
Well, the weight came around on him. He just wasn't set up for the corner right, and he had to turn it too sharp. He came back on. He's getting bumped again.
Gary Newer in the 00 car, racing at Austin Healey Speedwell 1959. There you see 00. He's in the lead. Newer started third, and now with the spin to Caro, he has moved all the way into the first position. He is followed very closely by Dwayne Spencer, who started fourth, and then Victor Beets, who was right next to Caro at the start, is third. So our top 3 right now are Newer, Spencer, and Beets. The cars are making their way down to Taquite Canyon Way, and they will make their way back around for lap number 2. There you see our leader in car number 00. That is Gary Newer. He will make the turn on Caballeros and make it around towards the first lap of this 10-lap race. He is followed closely by Dwayne Spencer and then Victor Beets. And Newer now is pulling off. The leader has pulled off the track. So we have 2 new leaders in the course
Dwayne
of the first
Spencer
2 laps.
from Redondo Beach in a 67 Porsche 912 is in the lead.
And Cliff Jones, who started 10th, is all the way into second. We have another spin out. Number 62, that is Eric Allard, who started 8th. There you see him.
Caution flags out, no passing.
He spun out. We have had 3 lead changes in the course of 2 laps. Dwayne Spencer in a 67 Porsche 912. He's from Redondo Beach, California. And Gary, he's been taking the advantage, Barry, of some numerous breaks.
He's got a good cushion right now.
We're going to catch Dwayne Spencer as you see the rest of the field heading to the backstretch, the hairpin turn. They will come around turn 13, and we will then pick up the leader. There he is.
Oh, my.
And you'll see the lead that Spencer has. There is car number 2 behind him, Cliff Jones, and you can see he's got a good 2-second lead right now as he makes his way down to turn number 14, heads back on Caballeros.
We just went off the track in turn 7 on the way to 8.
That's number 164, Tom Foster from Spring Valley, California. Here we see first and second place. We have number 214, Dwayne Spencer, and number 85, Larry Hale. And see if Hale can make up ground like he did last time. It looks like he's trying to go inside.
He's moving up.
Hale's going to try and make the move.
Got to get inside of him here and pass him to cut him off.
He has him, it looks like.
Oh, he passed him.
Larry Hale has come from 9th place. He is the new leader. Our 4th leader change. This is right before lap number 5, 5 laps to go. And the way Larry Hale's running, Barry, I don't see anybody catching him unless he makes a big
Well,
mistake.
if he doesn't have a problem, he's got a great chance of keeping the lead.
Larry Hale from Beverly Hills, California, racing the 59 Austin Healey Speedwell. He's the new leader as lap number 5 has been completed. 4 laps to go, an all-out sprint to turn number 1 once again, and we have a shift in the second and third positions already. We have number 214, Dwayne Spencer, falling back. He is passed by both Cliff Jones and Tom Colby.
Nice move by number 2.
So number 2, Cliff Jones, is now in second place, followed by Tom Colby and Dwayne Spencer. Those are our top 4 as we head around lap number 6. You're looking at the leader right now, number 85, Larry Hale. Hale started number 9 on the grid, and he has weaved his way up to number 1. He's had some good fortune. The pole sitter, Rob Caro, spun out in turn 1 on lap 1, and the leader, Gary Newer, following that, left the race course after lap 2. Here they come around towards turn number 8. They'll be turning on this difficult turn in which they have to slow down and adjust and then go into the S turn, turns number 9 and 10. Second place is a good battle right now. Cliff Jones and Tom Colby are going head-to-head. There you see it.
Race.
Colby tried to take him on turn number 8, but couldn't get behind, couldn't get around him. There he tries to take him again, but he can't do so. There is Dwayne Spencer. He led at one point in this race. He's off the course. He started 4th. He is now obviously not going to finish 4th. He is done for the afternoon as he walks away.
Best job Dwayne can do is get away from his car, because if he found that spot, somebody else can, so don't be in it.
We're in lap number 7, and we're going to get a checkered flag for number 85, Larry Hale. He puts his hands up as he crosses the start-finish line. Hale, the winner of group number 1. In second place, we have number 2, Cliff Jones, and in third place, number 111, Tom Colby. There's your top 3. Hale, Jones, and Tom Colby.